Hey guys, it's round 21 of the NRL and I do apologise that this video is coming late. I saw your comments and it's time that I get this video on YouTube. So the first match sees the Cowboys at home taking on the Broncos. As for the ins and outs, a massive in for the Broncos. He was the star of the show when these sides played last time, but his form has gone on and off some weeks. But he's back from suspension. Tavita Pangai Jr. back for them, and Gella Mosby is back for the Cowboys, named on the wing at number 5, going up against Corey Oates. Now this is a typical Queensland derby, and it's always a great game. Often a one-point thriller. Hasn't been lately, but I'm going to tip a one-point thriller where the Cowboys at home get away with the win. I think the Broncos put in a big fight. They've got a good squad. I don't know why, but for some stupid reason, I still think they're going to be playing finals. But if they're for and against from the Storm, is anything to say? It's not looking likely. Anyway, I'm going to tip the Cowboys on the back of players like Scott Drinkwater, Kyle Felt, and I'm going to tip them 22 points to 23. I think it'll be fairly high scoring. I think the Cowboys get away with the win. The next game sees the Warriors, who are struggling at the moment, but I don't know. They're due for a win. I just don't think it'll be here against the Sea Eagles. Now, on the back of their players, Tom Trbojevic, Ruben Garrick, try-scoring freak, even George Tafua, his bin celebration was so funny last week. They should win 13+. But I think here in New Zealand, the Warriors put in a little bit of a fight, but it's not going to be enough to contain a Sea Eagles side that have the possibility to run wild. As for the ins and outs, Adam Curran is named for the Warriors. He's on the bench, as well as Sam Liaison. I think he's also on the bench, yeah, number 15. In this match, yeah, I expect the Warriors to win a fight, but I expect Manly to get away with a win here by 10 points. So for that reason, I'm going to tip the Sea Eagle 22 points to 12. But if Cody Nikorima can steer this side around, then... actually, no, sorry, he's out. It's Chanel Harris-Tavita. I mean, if their halves can really click here, they've got a chance. The next game sees the Panthers, who have a great record against the Sharks, at home playing them. And you know what? I'm going to tip the Sharks here. It surprises me because I think the Panthers have a little bit of a better roster at the moment, on the back of players like Brian To'o and Brent Naden. But Maloney and Cleary just don't work well together. And I know it's at home. And all week I've thought that the Sharks are going to smash them. And I'm talking smash. But I don't see that happening at Panthers home. And even though they don't kick goals, I think it'll come down to kicking here. And I do think that the Sharks get the win here by 2 points. Kyle Flanagan is named in jersey 21. He's coming close to the end of his time at the Sharks. CSI Afeki is back in for the Sharks. Matt Moylan is out due to injury again, which is getting ridiculous. Viliami Kikau is named. Where is he? He's in number 11 in the forwards, which is a big in for Panthers. That could boost them a lot. Jerome Luai is out. I'm going to tip the Sharks here by 2 points. And the score prediction that I had for this match was fairly low scoring. I had the Sharks to beat Penrith 18 points to 16. The next game sees the Dragons up against the Titans. You could almost call this the Battle of the Wooden Spoon at the moment, but it really does belong for the Titans. And for that reason, I mean, they're struggling. And they're going to take a lot of confidence, I think, into this game with Ash Taylor being back and how good he played last week. Even though it was a shocking loss, I expect them to turn up for a fight. I think the Dragons here are going to be too good. I'm going to tip the Dragons 13+. Dragons by 16 points, 30 points to 14. As for the ins and out, Zach Lomax is named in jersey 21, so he is in doubt. Josh Kerr is named in jersey 19, who has played very good, and Tristan Saylor as a reserve in jersey 18. As for the Titans, AJ Brimson is back. Jai Arrow, is he back? He's actually back. He's not on the reserves. He's back in the side. That is a boost for them. Jack Stockwell and Michael Gordon out. As I said, Dragons at home. I think they respond to a few losses and they win this match 30 points to 14. The next game at Bankwest Stadium sees the Eels taking on the Knights. This game was so hard for me to pick, and based on form at the moment, you'd go Parramatta. But the thing is, we always get the Knights at a time where they're struggling. They've lost 4 in a row, they've lost 6 in a row, it doesn't matter. And they beat us. And for that reason, I'm really worried. But now that I think of it, playing at Bankwest, this game's going to go one of two ways, I think. And I think we're going to win this due to it being at Bankwest. And I think we could win it 36-14, so a big win there. I'm not going to tip it though. I'm not confident with that. I'm going to tip Parramatta 24 points to 20. I think a try is going to be the difference in this match. There's no changes for us besides Penny Terapo, named in the reserves, with Jamin Salmon also in the reserves. The Knights see Jamie Buhrer in the reserves at jersey 18 and Danny Levi in jersey 21 overlooked, with Connor Watson playing the hooker position. Knights are one of our bogey teams and I'm really scared for this match. I'm keen to go there though. I'll be vlogging it for you guys, sitting in the normal seat, so come say hey to me and RXYSV2. But I think the Eels are going to be too good here. Not a big win. I'm going to tip them by 4, 24 to 20. The next game sees the Bulldogs up against the Tigers. Now, the Bulldogs have a really good record of turning up when they play the West Tigers at times like these. And they always seem to get them when the Tigers are on the cusp of final. Now, obviously, they're in the 8 at the moment. How long they can keep that up is a worry. Josh Reynolds is named in jersey 21. He's a chance of playing. Brandon Wakeham is named in jersey 20 for the Dogs. Jade Knockenbaugh in 21. He should be back. He should be back and playing. He was so good in the Canterbury Cup from what I saw of him. And Raymond Faitala-Mariner is back in the starting side. Adam Elliott has a finger injury and will not play. Now, I did say that the Bulldogs have a great record against the Tigers. However, I think the Tigers was too much important for them. They put in a good fight here. They win in a very high scoring, and I think it's going to be the best game of the round, in my opinion now, but this could change. And I think the Tigers come away with a win, 26 points to 18. This clash here is probably the hardest to tip in the round, and it's going to probably be the game of the round. I spoke about the Bulldogs and the Tigers, but this one here, I don't know why. I think it's going to be a very close game between the Canberra Raiders and the Roosters. There are some massive ins. Joey Leilua is named in jersey 19, an early return from injury. That would be massive for Canberra. Nick Kotrick is back from suspension. Jared Warrior-Hargraves is back for the Roosters. Matt Ikuvalu in the reserves. I don't know why. It's played in Canberra. I should be tipping the Raiders, and they're probably going to win this game. But I just think the Roosters have been too classy lately, and they always seem to look good at this time of year, close to finals. I don't think it's going to be much, so I think it's going to be Croker versus Mitchell goal kicking. And I think the Roosters are going to get away with a win here, 20 points to 18 in a thriller at Canberra. The other game, which I'll also be at for you guys, I literally live, half an hour away, let's say, from this match. The Rabbitohs and the Storm at Central Coast Stadium. Only 2 games played at Central Coast Stadium. The first one I missed because I went to the Eels and Tigers. This one I'm going to 100% be at. I've got my tickets. As for the ins and outs, you've got Shandor Earl named in jersey 21. Solomon Akata in the reserves. He's not in the starting side for the Storm. Christian Welch, as I spoke about, out for the season. Jaden Sewer named in jersey 20, as well as Corey Allen named in jersey 19. I think the Rabbitohs are going to show the choking here. I don't know why, because Wayne Bennett is a fantastic coach, but I don't know if the Rabbits are going to be in the top 4 by the end of the year. They have not played their absolute best, and I don't see them turning up against the Storm. I see some tries from them, just not a win. And I'm going to tip the Storm by 13 plus. I don't think they'll win by 20, like some people are saying they'll win by 20. But I'm going to tip the Storm 28 points to 14. That's the round. Let me know what you think's going to happen in the comments. And I do apologise this video came out late. Let's get into the best bets. Okay guys, last week I didn't put it in the video unfortunately, but a 4-leg multi with the AFL and the NRL I only put $1 on, but it got me 60 bucks. So let's see if I can get you guys some money. My multi for this week, instead of going head to head, I'm going to go all of these teams to win by 1 to 12. So we're going to go the Cowboys to brush home against the Broncos, the Sharks to win away from home against the Panthers, the Parramatta Eels at Bank West, that advantage over the Knights, the Roosters against the Raiders, 1 to 12. That gets you $86.49. We then move on to my try scorer multi. Normally I go really crazy in these, but I'm feeling good about this one. Kyle Felt to score in the Cowboys game. Cronulla, he scores a lot, and his brother got 3 tries last week, so we'll give him some credit this week. When he scores a try and I'm right, Josh Morris is going to cross the line. He's been great for the Eels. He's in the centres. I think Wonga Blake's going to crash over the line this week against the Knights. And David Nufaluma for the Tigers. That is paying $92. And we move on to my mega multi, which is very different and crazy. We're going to go the Cowboys head to head. Josh Morris to score. Parramatta Eels 13 plus. As I said, I spoke about it. And to get your value, this definitely does. Latrell Mitchell at any time. The Sharks head to head. And Ryan Pappenhausen to score. That'll get you $158 right there. Anyway, guys, let me know your multi in the comments. Let me know what you think is going to happen in the round. Don't forget to enter my 900 subscriber giveaway. Please do subscribe. We are officially on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.